Where's little Bruce?
Oh, your orphan beer?
Yeah, my orphan beer.
Yeah, we call it Little Bruce.
I left him behind.
Bruce. Welcome back to Drunken Movie Geeks. I am, as always, Matt Swisme. Swisme! Tony Stank and Matt Swisme. With me this week is my friend Jim, and we're going to review Captain America Civil War. We have been doing this for about a year. We shot our first review, Avengers Age of Ultron, last year, May 9th. And this year is pretty much way better so far for movies from Marvel. Deadpool was solid. Marvel Netflix kicked ass with, you like Daredevil season 2?
I like the first 4 episodes.
Okay, so Punisher season 1 you weren't a fan
Punisher
of?
season 1 was good.
Sure.
Ninja Court season 1 was not so good.
Ninja Court should be a TV show.
I'd watch Ninja Court.
I would watch
it
the
would have
fuck
been
out of
better
Ninja Court.
than the last half of Daredevil.
But Civil War.
Yeah.
So I'm not allowed to have an opinion on this movie because everyone will call me a Captain America fanboy because I'm a huge Captain America fan. I was going to bring my statue and my shield in, but I decided not to. To fatherhood.
Oh.
I decided not to for no good goddamn reason. Just didn't seem like something I wanted to do. Morty. So instead, we're just drinking PBR. It's a red, white, and blue beer because these colors don't run. How stoked are you? How going into this, what did you expect from Captain America?
Nothing.
You expected nothing.
I expected nothing.
Did you like Winter Soldier?
I loved Winter Soldier.
So you loved, go with me on this.
Yep.
You loved the previous Captain America
Yes.
movie, which was different from Avengers in tone.
Right.
So you went into this
Thinking I was watching Avengers 3.
because everybody's in it.
Yes.
And what did you get?
Kind
of Avengers 3?
Still got Avengers 3.
But it was
at
incredible.
the same time, it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I didn't expect to like it. I didn't. I went in expecting to be like, I'm done with the Avengers, and this is an Avengers movie.
Sebastian Stan, for having next to no lines in this movie, did a really good job.
He was fantastic in both movies.
Yeah.
I have nothing bad to say about
I
him.
didn't like him in as Bucky in the first Avenger. I just really didn't care for it.
Jealous that you weren't Bucky.
I would love to be Bucky. I'm too fat and too shitty to be Bucky.
Is
He
he
like
like
in
a?
shape to be Bucky.
If
they told you could be Bucky, would you lose the weight?
If Feige came up to me and said, "Listen, we need a fat, neurotic Jewish Bucky, but can you get in shape so you can just be a neurotic Jewish Bucky?" I'd be like, "Yes, sir," and then just do a bunch of coke.
I'd do it for the robot arm.
We're gonna compare this movie a lot during this sequence or during all this. We're gonna compare this to Batman versus Superman because this is two titans of two universes.
No Marthas in this one.
Yeah, there's no Marthas. I mean, there could be, but probably not. But Captain America movies have had better character development in 25 to 30 minutes of screen time for Bucky than they had for an entire movie.
Right.
Of Man of Steel, Kal-El,
Yep.
and Batman for
Yeah,
Batman versus Superman.
I like the fact that it really, going into it, and one of the things I said, it felt like an Avengers movie.
Yeah.
And going into it, I thought to myself, how are these guys going to have 12, is it 12?
Yep.
12 superheroes on screen and touch base on all of them. They successfully did
did
that,
it.
in my opinion. The one thing I didn't like about all of the backstories was they didn't explain, we watched an entire movie of Ant-Man
Yeah.
where Paul Rudd is literally the entire purpose of the movie is not to go back to jail and to be able to spend his time with his
He
daughter.
ends up in
and
jail.
then suddenly he's just like, yeah, no, Cap, I'll go back to jail.
It's different
no
though.
problem.
Because he's bought into the hero mentality, right? His little girl knows that Daddy is gonna go do some shit. He might get in trouble from it. And ultimately, that's kind of why it works though.
Yeah.
I get where you're coming from. I thought about that the next day. After the movie I was kind of drunk and I went home and I thought about the minor things that I didn't like. Mm-hmm. And one of them was man, fucking Ant-Man is back at square one. He's in jail at the end of this movie, except, oh, wait, no. All of them get broken out and they're on the lam.
Right.
And this is kind of that second part of Civil War, in the comics, where there's a whole bunch of heroes that are on the run from the government.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm really interested to see where this goes next. What surprised me is Elizabeth Olsen still tried to do an Eastern European accent. That surprised me for sure.
They just need to
She needs
They
to
need to
stop
get rid of
talking like this every other scene because she sounds like mail order bride with head wounds.
They just need to stop doing that.
Yeah, I agree.
They just need to get rid of that entire accent whatsoever. Just be like, no,
Wanda
she's
can
good.
rewrite reality. She can rewrite that fucking accent.
The best thing about that to me, as a comic fan, and knowing that what Ant-Man's capabilities are, is he's inside Tony's suit.
Yeah.
He's messing around.
Tony, this is your conscience. You haven't heard from me in a while.
You need to go in for maintenance, whatever. And
Yeah.
when the second he says, "I think I've got something big," I was like, "Oh no, they're not going to do this, are they?"
Well, that was that moment there though, like when he goes just before he goes Giant Man.
Well, because they were like, we have to stop the flyers. We
Yeah.
need something.
Yeah.
And it's like I got
We need something big.
and
We
I'm
need a
just
big
like,
distraction.
I'm sorry, you said big. No, they won't do that.
And he's like,
yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes ham.
And it was not even only that he did that, like I was amped for it.
Yeah.
But then the first thing he does is he grabs, was it War Machine he grabs?
Yeah, he
it?
grabs War Machine.
And then the look on his face like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, this
All-
is
and
amazing.
the best part
This
is, like,
his
it's a-
eyes are just huge.
It's a close up on actually Paul Rudd though,
Yeah.
and like the emotion that he conveys with just like 3 inches of plastic.
Yeah, oh man, it was absolutely fantastic.
So well done. You liked Guardians more than Civil War.
I did. And it's only because they had me, and then that last act, like that third act.
Oh, you
I
mean
just-
with the Stark smackdown?
Yeah, I just didn't think it was really that necessary at that point. It
I
kinda,
think it was. The entire okay, so nostalgia aside,
Yep,
you
yep.
love Guardians. It's
Yeah,
great.
Yeah.
This movie, tone wise, does a great job of keeping a consistent, even tone, and our issue with Batman versus Superman. I know you liked it, but our issue collectively is pacing with that movie.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah,
the
for
pacing
sure.
of that movie
I
is
feel
like
that
go, go,
100%.
go, 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 and then it drags on.
Yeah.
This is shorter than
To
BVS.
clarify my stance on BVS for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Because like I said, I did like it. This movie made me like that less.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know what I mean? So I sat through the entire thing, and it was funny because my wife and I went to see it together, and it had me, and I was like, she was laughing through most of it and be like, this is just ridiculous.
Right.
And then we
can
got
I-
to the Martha part. And I was just like, oh man, all my arguments in terms of this being valid have just gone out the window at this point.
Captain America has one superhero in the title, and it has one focus, and it's
Yeah.
to tell the story of that character.
Yep.
The reason that I think that Batman vs. Superman has such a disjointed tone in comparison to this movie is because going into it, you're going to be trying to root for one or the other. It's a cat movie.
I went into Captain America like that too, though.
You were
I
Team
mean,
Iron Man?
I don't. No.
Okay, good.
No.
I know people are Team Iron Man, and those people are wrong.
I've never been a big Captain America fan. I
Really?
just haven't.
You know what? I can believe that because he's not great.
But that being said, I'm definitely not an Iron Man fan.
Yeah.
And but I do like some of the characters that were on either teams.
Yeah.
So I'm a huge Black Panther fan. I went into it a huge Black Panther fan.
I love Black Panther.
Oh man, and that goes back to me to the '90s comics and back in like the late '90s playing HeroClix. My
Yeah.
go-to guy was Black Panther, man.
He was always very talented.
He was so ridiculously mobile.
He had
and all that
Outwit
kind of
all the
stuff.
time, too,
Oh
right?
man, ridiculous.
fucking nerdy.
And Claws and Fangs too.
Yeah.
It was just, anyways. What was the best part of the movie for you?
For me,
Yeah.
The opening credits.
Really?
Yeah, because that means the movie has started. So after credits, the first one we got, the first one we have leads directly into Black Panther.
Yep.
So we have,
Which is now 2 years off.
yeah, it's 2 years off. I don't understand why, but it's too far off.
Yeah.
I think it's because they wanted to write Cap into it. I think because they had the script and they knew that this movie was gonna fucking explode.
Yep.
Because that is the next Cat movie. He's going to be in it.
He is.
Yep.
Because Spider-Man is in Homecoming, and then
There's no other Cat movie, but like Black Panther.
Cap will be in Black Panther.
Cap will be in it with Bucky and Falcon.
Yeah.
Because they're the Secret Avengers.
Yep.
yeah, that's it. And they have another year to figure out who they want in on their Secret Avengers too, right?
Well, everyone that they broke out of the.
Out of the raft,
Where was Scarlet Witch?
in the raft,
In the raft.
How did they hold her there?
because they knocked her out.
They gave her the old Cosby.
Yeah, they gave her a hot Cosby and knocked her out. They have
I guess
they have so many
Infinity War?
characters that are gonna be like in stasis for the next 2 years.
Yeah, I don't know. Her Vision.
3 years.
Falcon.
Infinity War's not
Yeah,
till-
Infinity War's not till 2019.
Falcon, I can't. I mean, maybe they'll put him in Black Panther.
Well, if they put him in Black Panther,
He's
that's
like a
racist.
Captain America sidekick, I guess.
Yeah.
What was the name of that other Captain America character?
What, U.S. agent?
Yes. Okay. So.
Yeah, fuck off. All right, we're not talking.
No, wait.
All
wait.
right.
Where was the U.S. agent in all this?
Fucking
Did
not
they just be like,
existing, man.
He never existed. We're going Winter Soldier on this.
No, we're not doing it because he didn't get thought out in the 70s when Marvel's like, what if we had 2 Captain Americas and one had a shitty Puerto Rican looking uniform?
They did that with Baron Zemo, though, didn't they? Didn't they have 2 Baron Zemos?
Well, there have always been more than one Baron Zemo.
Right.
Helmut Zemo.
There's only ever been one Batroc, though. And I'm
Batroc the Leaper, aka GSP, aka Kix McGee. We've talked a lot of shit. This is a great movie. If you guys have seen it, awesome. Hopefully you'll share your agreements, disagreements with us in the comments. But at the end of the day, this is Marvel's best movie so far. Regardless of if you're a Iron Man or Thor fanboy or fangirl.
Unless you count Deadpool.
Unless you count Deadpool.
and
which,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
well, Guardians is Star Wars 1.0. Like, it's Star
It's
Wars.
not Groot.
It's good.
Groot.
It's Chewbacca with fucking bark.
Groot.
Chewbacca.